Hey YouTube, it's Alicia Burton here, and I wanted to come and do this video because I feel like one of my friends here on YouTube, and I hope I don't box her channel. Um, her channel is called Get This Way. I'll leave a link. I'll give at the bottom, check for it, and I'll leave the name of her channel. But one of the things I was asking her, I said, "What?" She discovered that I like wrestling, and we both have that similarity in common that we like wrestling. And I asked her what kind of wrestling video I should do, and she literally said, you need to do a video on China." And I did it 1 year ago and stuff on my old channel, but I was going to update and do this video and do my thoughts, how I think of the situation, why the situation went down then and now, and what could have been what could WWE have done could have prevented her death. So yeah, so let's get started. So one of the things I want to talk about, that she debuted in the wrestling industry in 1995. She went on then, and then in 1997, now known as WWE, better known back in the day as WWF, debuted in 1997. She retired from the industry of May 15th of 2011. Okay? Can y'all believe this woman has done a lot for the women's revolution before it was Mickey James, before it was a Trish Stratus, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, Bailey, Naomi, the women we see today. Before them, it was her. So let me tell you some of her accomplishments. So one of the accomplishments I wanted to mention is, as y'all know, the women are just now doing their own version of the Royal Rumble. Well, do you know Chyna was the first woman to take part of the Royal Rumble in the King of the Ring event? The first woman to ever do that. The second woman, I'll get to that at the end of the show. At the end of this video. Excuse me, y'all. Now, do you know she was the first woman to be the number one contender for the WWF Championship? Now that's an accomplishment. All right. Now this is very interesting. Listen to this. She was the first woman to hold the Intercontinental Championship. That is stunning. Now listen to this. She's a multiple time world championship. Can y'all believe that? And then she left the WWE in 2001. All right. And I got some stuff I want to say about that. Now, as y'all know, Chyna dated Triple H from 1996 to 2000. All right, we're going to get back to that in a minute. Do y'all know she is one of the founding members of the Generation X? To get me to say this, and I'm going to say this: why Triple H not standing up to his father-in-law and wife and saying, "Hold up, y'all. Why y'all are putting Jeff Jarrett in? Let's wait till 2019 to put him in, and put Chyna in." Chyna should have been inducted into the Hall of Fame right after she passed away. A year after she had passed away, the year later, she should have been inducted. And I'm very pissed about that with the WWE. Why is it taking so long? Is it because of this long history vendetta? Come on, she's very decorated, and all these women looked up to her. Now, I want to get on her drug addiction, and I want to briefly talk about this for a reason. The reason is I wondered, and I was sitting in bed last night, and I was thinking about a lot what I was going to say on this video. And I wanted to talk about this, hit a little bit and stuff. And if you remember, she was on the hit show Dr. Drew Rehab. So if you remember, she did not out no company or anything. She said, "My name is Joni Lawler, and you might know me from the wrestling industry." She didn't know nobody. Okay. Okay. Why did it took her going on this show to get the attention? Okay. She took hits, she took bumps. And I have been so pissed about WWE for the past few years now. One, you would do anything for Kevin Nash. When it comes to, you do anything from Sean Waltman, better known as X-Pac. You would do anything for him. You would do anything for known as Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn, and other wrestlers. You even William Regal. Y'all remember when William Regal? I'm gonna do that at a later date. But why y'all are going on and helping them with they drug addict, being a drug addict and addicted to something? You helping them, but you just sit back and let Chyna go into this drug addict state. Now, I do say X-Pac is a little bit responsible for what has happened to Chyna, including Triple H. Finna get on that in a minute. Now, to get me to say, I don't say she's not told. I'm not saying she's not responsible either. I'm gonna say she is a little responsible, but a lot of things I question could have WWE came in and helped her, including like they do with these other wrestlers. Now, the one thing I really think that actually triggered it, when Triple H and certain wrestlers have came out and said, including legends, have came out and said Triple H was cheating on Chyna with Stephanie McMahon. Do I believe that is true? Yes. Why I believe it's true? Because he did a storyline with Stephanie back in the day when she was younger. Okay, that timeline. Picture it, y'all. The timeline they got married. Okay, bio said they got married in 2003. Hold up. Something's not adding right. How can they get married in 2003 and he only broke up with Chyna in 2000? 2003, a year to go, you date her a year and then marry her a year later? Nah, bro, something's not right. So that's the biggest thing. So I will say Stephanie and Triple H was fooling around when he was still with Chyna. That's that. Now, the other thing is, I will say this. WWE needs, I feel like some legends who knew Chyna needs to stand up to the WWE, to Vince McMahon, I'm saying it, let me say it 3 times. Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie, and that board and say, hold up. Y'all are being wrong. Skipping over Chyna and not abducting her is wrong. And I feel like Chyna leaving the company in 2000, I have a funny feeling it has a lot to do with Stephanie. Would Stephanie want, if Stephanie started dating Triple H, would you want his ex to be in the company that, hey, my family owns, but my boyfriend works here and his ex still work here? No, let's get rid of the ex. I have a funny suspicion to me saying that Stephanie has a lot to do with why Chyna did not have good luck after leaving WWE. The last time we saw her wrestle was on TNA in 2011, and that was her last time wrestling. I feel like if certain things didn't happen, I wonder what Chyna life would it be like today if she never had started dating Triple H. Y'all, I want to hear your point of view. I'm not trying to start nothing, but let me just give you a disclaimer. I am not trying to start nothing. This is my opinions and only my opinions, but I want to hear from you. What do you think Chyna will be if Chyna did not dated Triple H? What do you think Chyna will be doing at the moment if she was still alive? So until then, y'all, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.